Apologies for my delay. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jinshi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality. Still, I owe you an apology in person. This time, I just wanted to see you. The brilliant mind that always understood my unspoken words. I am very grateful you decided to come. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers. Does this game of Weiqi look familiar to you, Rover? Apologies. I heard about your memory loss. Please, pardon me. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you? Yes, I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament. Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Weiqi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Weiqi board. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions. After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Weiqi pieces. Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling. But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down. Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weiqi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma. At least for now. If that is the case, we'll be able to heal the Sentinel's wounds. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely a personal request. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me? Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while. Splendid. Very well. Let's meet on the gallery road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later.
Onward. Onwards. Onwards. Onwards.
Rover, you're here. Well, as the Wayfinder, I do know the notes only provided a vague idea of where the game record is. I've determined the most likely location on my last visit. We'll be heading there, see if we can find anything new. After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help. How reliable. Then.
Changli? What is it?
Nothing, Rover. You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned Court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our Sentinel. Later, the Court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design.
Onwards.
Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Changli?
No, I only watched from afar. We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits. It's the same place as always. I suppose it's my state of mind that has changed. I don't know. Maybe it's because your presence makes me feel at ease.
Wait! I smell tacit discords in that cave. No, there's more. Tacit discords, humans, and... Smells like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies. Ugh, it's so familiar. Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh. Be grateful. I'm giving you a warning.
Rover, did something happen? It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be?
Onwards.
Signs of climbing.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer. Help! Help! Thank goodness!
Please stand back. We'll take it from here.
Thanks for your help. I'm okay. Wait. Are you the Rover? You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And you also resolved the time crisis here with Madam Magistrate. Everyone's been talking about you. And Lady Changli, I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. Not when I've got someone waiting for me. I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain is still restricted. Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight Rangers. Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain for half a day. Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
Some of those injuries are older than half a day. He needs to go back to Hongjian for proper medical attention. Time's against us. Agreed. The appearance of tacit discords is indeed unusual. We can ask him later when he's recovered a bit more. On that note, we still don't know his identity. Judging from his uniform, he might be affiliated with the Pioneer Association. Then perhaps that someone is in Hongjian. Could be his friend, or an acquaintance. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Isn't that Wu Li? Not really. He showed up in
The secret of... Oh,
He really went up the mountain, didn't...
no.
Sir, Do you know where
I'm not sure. There are lots of other people in town who are...
His companions? His gear, though? These are last year's designs. Yoning's just up a... Onwards. Whoa! How may I help you today, Lady Chen?
we found?
Isn't this Wu Li? He's one of the Pioneer Association's explorers. I remember he went on... Yes, Fu Ling, his girl... Oh, Fu Ling asked... Speaking of... Is he...
No, I'm...
Don't.
Forgive me. Wooly?
Breathe. Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And Wooly, is he... Yes, I am. Can you please tell me what happened?
Fooling!
Wooly, you're hurt.
Great news, Fooling! I found it! I found a way to slow down your illness.
You mean that legend?
Fooling... are...
No. Wooly! Thank you, Rover, Lady Changli. You saved his life. May I please ask, what on earth happened? I've never seen Wu Li like that. So, he said he only spent half a day in the mountains.
Was that not the case?
No, I've been waiting for almost a week. It's not unusual for Wooly to be out of touch for a few days when he goes on long trips. This time, however, seemed long. Wooly, he did it for me. I used to work as a landscape painter. Wooly and I met through work, and we traveled to many places together. A few months ago, I got really sick. It affected my ability to walk, which got worse over time. We couldn't go on our adventures like we used to. Wu Li stopped taking on work and traveled all over the world to find a cure for me. Despite his efforts, we couldn't find any cures. Until 2 weeks ago, when he brought me to Hongzhen. Said he had a surprise for me. I thought it was just going to be a relaxing trip, but he disappeared for 7 days, and now he's back rambling about having found a way to stop my condition from progressing.
Mount Firmament's secret of immortality, I presume?
Yes. Wooly told me that he's researched and found an untouched paradise on Mount Firmament. A place where time stands still. He said if I lived there, my condition would never worsen. It cannot fully cure me, but at least we can spend eternity together. At first I thought it was just a myth, but then you brought up how he only spent half a day in the mountains. Those were my thoughts as well, but Wu Li seemed very certain.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so we had hoped. So there are still unaddressed temporal disruptions in the mountains. and unfortunately Wu Li has stumbled upon one, mistaking it for the legendary cure he was searching for. Little did he know it would only put him in more danger.
I see. So that's why there were rumors of rangers being here to take care of the leftover. Then, if this temporal disruption you speak of is truly so dangerous, Rover, Lady Changli, please help us get rid of it. For the sake of everyone here.
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing my own time. I don't think I should do that. It's not my best option. I appreciate your concerns, but I'll be fine. Dreams always come to an end. Eventually, we have to wake up and keep moving forward. I'm okay. I haven't talked. I'm just a little tired. I'll be fine after some rest. Once Wu Li wakes...
If you keep it all to yourself, no one, even those closest to you, will know how you really feel.
Yes.
Rover, things are taking a turn. We should probably tell Lady Xingyi first.
Onwards. Onwards. Onwards.
What brings you here at this time of the day? I see. Strange appearances of tacit discords in the mountains, and undiscovered temporal disruptions. There are several questionable details according to Rover's description.
What do you make of Fu Ling's words from earlier, Rover? He claimed to have spent only half a day in the mountains, but it's been 7 days since he returned to Hongzhen. That does sound like some kind of temporal disruption, one that wasn't strong enough to affect Hongzhen. After Jinxi's battle with the Sentinel, she ordered Midnight Rangers to patrol Hongzhen and inspect Mount Firmament for any lingering temporal disruptions before reopening it to the public. Rover, you've been exploring the mountains lately, so I'm sure you have a good grasp on Mount Firmament. But if there are any hidden disruptions we missed... Precisely. Yet, why did it reappear at this point? Fu Ling's legend differs from the situation at Mount Firmament we're familiar with. In that tale, mortals were spared the cost of losing years from their lives. He was utterly convinced of his discovery, and he somehow managed to run into temporal disruptions in half a day's time. Also, when I questioned him, he evaded my inquiries. Lies that are most challenging to detect aren't usually outright falsehoods. Rather, they hide parts of the truth. The explorer wanted to save his friend, indeed, but he was also hiding something. I've become rather curious about the truth behind this Temporal Disruption. Did you notice something, Rover? For someone with a terminal illness, they should hold on to any chance of survival, no matter how slim. Is that what you think? Maybe she's come to terms with her destiny. Or maybe she never planned on continuing to live like that forever.
Changli?
Well, please pardon my baseless speculations. I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is weak. It's similar to past temporal disruptions at Mount Firmament, but not exactly the same. Master Xuanmiao's records show that this is where the game record last appeared. This is also where we found that explorer.
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly may indeed have something to do with that legendary game record.
Exactly. If this were to be the case, then we are not the only ones searching for its whereabouts. The explorer did not tell us about his source of information, but his knowledge of Mount Firmament far exceeds that of a first-time visitor.
You mean... Got it. The Midnight Rangers will block all entrances to the mountain for now. And Changli, you still have the power to send in garrison troops as needed.
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. I need to go back up the mountain and investigate further. I have some theories that could use confirmation. We're still unsure about the exact location and range of the temporal disruption. Regardless, its reappearance is a pressing issue that needs our attention. It may get dangerous. Well then, thank you, Rover.
Thank you again for your help. You were supposed to be here for a relaxing time. But it seems another crisis has popped up. Do take extra caution.
You're no match. Let's do this another way.
Strike is one. Take four. Evil be cleansed.
Fury boils. As you wish.
I must shine through. Onwards.
Now it has become quite clear what the two were thinking. I had my speculation. Fu Ling has come to terms with her impending death. She doesn't buy into the legends of immortality. Instead, she simply wants to make the most of the time she has left and fulfill her and Wu Li's dreams together. If Wu Li wants to reach that so-called paradise, he'll be trapped inside forever. It also means he'll have to give up his entire future as an explorer. That is not what she wants for him. Her ultimate desire is for her lover to embrace her inevitable passing and to realize the joint aspirations they hold in her place. She hasn't given up, but rather clings to hope for their future. Why the sudden question? Is that how you see me? Perhaps, for some, death is just a destination. There are more significant things to focus on. Let's stay focused on the issue. While the diary is cryptic, it still exposes the true intentions of whoever misled Wu Li. It's no coincidence. All the clues point to a correlation between the temporal disruption and the legends of the Wake. Yes, information on the actual powers of Jue. This isn't the kind of information an ordinary explorer can obtain. I guess our old friends have still not given up. They went to great lengths just to lead us here. It would be rather rude of us to not respond in some way. According to the information in my master's notes and Wu Li's map, the place we're looking for should be just ahead.
Onwards.
Is that?
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see. Traces of excavation on the ground. Looks like someone was trying to dig a hole with their bare hands. Could it be Wu Li?
This is a Weiqi board. The abnormal time flow here is most likely caused by the chronosorters. Perhaps there's a way to fix it.
Marvelous play. Truly remarkable. Occupying both. Never had I imagined I'd experience such a great... Please, no need to be so modest.
This is my master's voice. The voice of the other person seems deliberate. Who do you think the other person looks like?
It has been decades since last we met. Well, turns out I had already met you all those years ago. So you remember a new city is about to be established. I may have spoken out of turn. Well played. Every move in Weiqi is fluid and unpredictable. My clan are a group of herbs. Oh, but you, my friend, chose to enter the game yourself. Oh, please don't feel sad for me. If I die, when the time comes, the one who shall finish this game will do my plan. There's no need for concern. With her intelligence, the results of The road ahead is long and treacherous.
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Still not giving up yet, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so?
The Sonorosphere is open! Go! Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak. All trapped within this...
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold, as this Sonorosphere consumes everything in its path, while the temporal disruptions bring... Anyway, Rover, thank you for letting us into this Sonorosphere. You are indeed very special, as the Excellency foretold.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the fractal.
No! Don't come any closer!
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. You... stay away from me, or you'll get burned. This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now. Are you a bad person? That's what all bad people say. Whatever you're looking for. There's nobody here but me and the tacit discord. When I'm here, No one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Is she a younger version of Changli?
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost? I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village. Thank you. Onwards. Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms, they need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember. Take hold. Our light shine through. Onwards. Onwards. These are the villagers, attacked by tacit discords. Why? Don't worry. My fourth... Onwards. Tacit discords! Watch out!
Let's do this another way.
Administering first aid.
Take 4. Strike fast. Sacred light. Why did you... I'm not just any kid. I'm strong, you know? Oh. The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement, while everyone else died or ran away. When I came out, no one was there anymore. Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay.
Found anything useful?
There's a piece of... If I had arrived sooner... Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want. Hey, onwards. Whoa! I found some dry Huh. Are you hungry? If you don't eat any... Onwards.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Let's do this another way.
Moment of awakening. Take 4. Fast and oh, stars, heed my calling. Take flight.
Is this the key to that door?
Yes. And those tacit discords just devoured the frequencies of... The lands of Jinzhou are filled with riches. It might look kind of scary, but of course. I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold, and that's because I don't know how to properly control it yet. The resonator who taught me about my forte said if I don't use it properly, they also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. Told me I shouldn't use it too often. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive? I want to live. I want to become a strong grown-up. I want to have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then, yes. According to the village teacher, that means children will no longer be in danger from monsters. We'll all have enough to eat and stable lives. But I've still got lots to learn. So, I'll need to find someone really strong and learn from... Thank you. I want to become as strong as you are. I understand. I'll do my best. What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door... I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something. Hey, onwards. Hey, onwards.
A mirage of the past. This place. It looks familiar too. These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing, and the flow of time is chaotic. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever. And if my master... Did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps... I should be careful. Whatever the case, I must find Rover first. Make it fast.
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess?
In flame.
Take 4.
Let's do this another way.
I can do it.
Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. I only brute forced my way out of it. My body was always covered in thorns.
Fluorescent shadows. Take 4. Sacred light.
Together we vanish. Mine eye. Make it fast.
Ma'am, are you a...
I'm fine. Thank you for driving those monsters away.
I'm a resonator.
You should go.
But
You go out there and...
This place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion. The spaces are a jumbled mess inside this sonor.
please, wait.
My dear, you've come all this...
I am...
You misunderstood my intentions when I sought shelter in your...
But you told me.
Well now,
I've heard Master Xuanmiao is a wise hermit guru who helps people. I want to live. Learn to control...
do you...
I think...
Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf. I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of ups and downs, if you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose. Come over, child. You bear the powers of flame manipulation, a phoenix born from fire, one that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Changli.
Do you have to go, Master?
My time in this world is up. my child. I have my own destination to head to. I can only accompany you so far on this journey.
Are you going to a dangerous...
Oh, it's not your turn to go there yet, Changli. But the price you pay for forcefully employing your force.
Yes.
Remember what I have taught you. Ponder.
Changli will remember your but Master...
When the time comes, you need only use your... He is the only... This way.
I believe I've found that person, Master. This Weichi board. And the Sonaro. The end of this Sonaro sphere.
Make it fast.
I guess this is another riddle from my master.
Make it fast.
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something. But I've been looking for some... I don't know. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks so different from what... And why do you look so familiar? We've never met before. We might be able to open that door with... What will we find behind that door? Yeah. I hope so.
Found anything useful?
A scheme be grander than naught. Vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Changli, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out, they will all lead to that future.
Changli.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
form. Oh, stars, heed my calling.
Perish in flames. Mind's eye. Take form. Mind's eye.
Fury boils. Let's do this another way.
Beckon the divine flame. Rejuvenating snow.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Moment of awakening.
My power takes form.
Embrace change.
Perish in flames.
Strike as one. Fluorescent shadow. Thunder guide us.
Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
It's so beautiful. Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see.
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains, and the effects of the temporal disruption have now vanished. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. It makes sense now why it stayed hidden for so long. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere from... You went too far back there, Changli.
I know my limits.
Rover, Lady Changli.
Wooly is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
I never properly thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen. I heard about the attack by the Fraxidus in the mountains. I'm so sorry.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time. Why would we blame it on you?
We will never forget how you saved us. You gave us the opportunity to witness such a breathtaking sight. Thanks to your help, this journey holds no regrets for me.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret, I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another adventure coming to an end. I've talked about it with Fu Ling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places together.
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already talked to the folks at my eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
I know you've already looked past death. But remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
Yes, I understand. We could stay together a little longer, if...
Of course, Fu Ling.
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance.
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fu Ling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artists work lately. Are you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much, you must be exhausted, Rover. Me? Well, I think Lady Xing-Yi could use the extra help in dealing with the after... Well, it wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith in me.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.